One of our problems is that the Americans frequently make contradictory statements, conflicting messages, and unreasonable exaggerations, all of which run counter to any path of negotiation or diplomacy.
We have very good relations with China. We are strategic partners to each other, and we know that Chinese have a good intention.
At the BRICS summit, Iran's top diplomat hit America while strengthening Tehran's message of growing ties with China. Abbas Araghchi blasted Washington's diplomacy, then reminded Trump that Iran still has China firmly on its side. Tehran hinted America looked desperate after Trump reportedly failed to shift Xi Jinping's stance on the Iran war. Araghchi claimed the US still wants talks with Iran despite Trump publicly rejecting Tehran's response. As Trump returned from China, Iran's foreign minister mocked Washington over its mixed diplomatic signals. Trump pushed China on Iran during his Beijing visit, but she stayed firm on diplomacy and ceasefire efforts. China offered support for ending the conflict while demanding the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. The US claimed China agreed Iran cannot have nukes, but Xi Jinping avoided publicly backing the statement.
As I mentioned, one of our problems is that the Americans frequently make contradictory statements, conflicting messages, and unreasonable exaggerations, all of which run counter to any path of negotiation or diplomacy. Regarding the reports that the U.S. rejected Iran's proposal or Iran's response to the U.S. proposal, that refers to a few days ago when Mr. Trump tweeted that it was unacceptable. However, after that, we again received messages from the Americans expressing a willingness to continue talks and engagement. I don't know why this issue has resurfaced in the media today, but the matter dates back several days. An attack on our nuclear facilities has already taken place once, and they claim they completely destroyed them, yet now they are once again talking about attacking the facilities. These contradictory statements truly indicate the depth of Americans' confusion regarding their objectives in this war.
So the most important issue right now is the question of trust. We cannot trust Americans at all. So everything should be exact. Everything should be defined very clearly before we can conclude a deal. And it is obvious that those things they have not been able to achieve militarily, they cannot achieve on negotiation table unless there is a win-win solution achieved. So the current negotiation is suffering from the lack of trust. As far as we are concerned, the Strait of Hormuz is open and all vessels can pass except the vessels belonged to those countries who are in war with us, who are fighting with us. The situation in the Strait of Hormuz is very complicated right now, and we are trying to help ships to pass safely. Everything would go back to normal once the act of aggression is totally and completely ended. China has been helpful in the past in the resumption of relations between Iran and Saudi Arabia. We have very good relations with China. We are strategic partners to each other, and we know that Chinese have a good intention. So anything that can be done by them to help diplomacy would be welcomed by the Islamic Republic of Iran.